welcome to the news update on AFRICUNIA television, bringing you updates from the African scene, the foreign scene, and the world of sport. And I am Deborah Ezeh. We begin from Nigeria. Update from our sister company, the AFRICUNIA Bank, signed yet another mega mutually beneficial partnership deal with BITCASINO, the biggest cryptocurrency betting company in the world. Just a few days after signing a partnership deal with AFRICRED, a fintech giant offering unsecured microloans to the unbanked in Mali, Togo, and Niger. BITCASINO provides casino betting games to the world, especially African bettors, through its BITCASINO platform. This means with BITCASINO.io, anyone can bet and play without any boundary. Furthermore, payments for games with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies makes it truly seamless and borderless for all. AFRICUNIA Bank Payments Gateway has been listed as a preferred payments gateway for processing payments on BITCASINO website. And now AFRICUNIA Bank, through its founder, Dr. Chancellor Ezeh, has proven to the world that it is not just global in words but in action. And milestones will be announced in the coming days, weeks, months, and years. And moving on, the outgoing Secretary General of the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, Mohammed Sanusi Barkindo, has died. The Managing Director of Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited, Kyiv, said Barkindo died about 11 p.m. on Tuesday, hours after meeting President Muhammadu Buhari. Certainly a great loss to his immediate family, the NNPC, our country Nigeria, the OGPC, and the global energy community, Kyiv said, as burial arrangements will be announced. And meanwhile, gunmen attacked the Nigerian Correctional Service Kuje Medium Security Custodial Center Abuja with explosives on Tuesday. The service public relations officer, Mr. Abubakar, confirmed this in a statement on Wednesday in Abuja. Umar said that some yet-to-be-identified gunmen attacked the Medium Security Custodial Center Kuje in the Federal Capital Territory about 10 p.m. However, men of the HAM squad of the NCOS and other security agencies attached to the custodial center have responded, and calm has been restored to the facility and the situation is now under control. And still in Nigeria, suspected terrorists on Tuesday near Dotsima, Katsina State ambushed the convoy of cars conveying the presidency advance team of security guards, protocol, and media officers, killing 2 policemen in the process. The presidency officials were traveling to Daura ahead of the trip of the president, Muhammadu Buhari, to his hometown for Salah. The senior special assistant to the president on media and publicity, Garba Shehu, confirmed the attack in a statement without confirming the casualty figure. The statement reads, "Gallant presidential guards and repel attack on advanced team ahead of president's visit." The presidency has described as sad and unwelcome the shooting incident near Dotsima, Katsina State at the convoy of cars carrying the advance team of security guards, protocols, and media officers ahead of the president Muhammadu Buhari's trip to Daura for Salah. But the spokesman of Katsina Police Command, Gambo Issa, in a separate statement confirmed that the police area commander for Dotsima, Aminu Umar, and 1 other were killed in the ambush. And now moving on, Zimbabwe Central Bank says it will start issuing gold coins as legal tender in late July as the country battles to control soaring inflation that has considerably weakened the local currency. Governor of the Central Bank, John Mangodia, in a statement released Monday, said that the gold coins will be available for sale to the public in both local currencies and US dollars and other foreign currencies at a price based on the prevailing international price of gold and the cost of production. The coins are expected to act as a store of value and to reduce the demand for US dollar, something that has been blamed for the weakening value of the local currency. There have been mixed feelings over the news as Zimbabweans' experience with the central bank's policies is often of concern and uncertainty. And now still on the African scene, Ethiopia Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed met Sudan's strongman General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan in Nairobi on the sidelines of a summit of the East African Organization, IGAD, days after a new border incident between the 2 countries which have several disputes. The meeting took place on the sideline of the IGAD meeting, which brings together on Tuesday for the first time in 18 months the leaders of the region's country in the Kenyan capital, according to the Ethiopian Prime Minister's office. And now, at the end of June, the Sudanese army led by General Buhari, who has been in power in Sudan since a coup in October 2021, accused the Ethiopian army of executing 7 of its soldiers and a civilian captured in Sudanese territory in the disputed border area of Al-Fasaga. The Ethiopian authorities denied this, accusing the Sudanese forces of having entered Ethiopian territory and provoked a clash fatal on both sides with a local military. We now go on a short break, and when we come back, it's updates making the rounds on the foreign scene. Stay with me. And now, welcome back. We now head to the foreign scene. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson was clinging to power on Wednesday, gravely wounded by the resignation of ministers who said he was not fit to govern, and with a growing number of lawmakers calling for him to go. Johnson's Finance and Health Secretaries quit on Tuesday, along with several in more junior roles, saying they could no longer stay in government after the latest in a series of scandals blighted his administration. The level of hostility Johnson faces within his party was laid bare today when he appeared in Parliament for his weekly question section and before the chairs of Select Committee for his scheduled 2-hour grilling. The latest scandal saw Johnson apologizing for appointing a lawmaker to a role involved in party welfare and discipline, even after being briefed that the politician had been the subject of complaints about sexual misconduct. Several of the ministers cited Johnson's lack of judgment, standards, and inability to tell the truth. And now moving on, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken will call on G20 nations this week to put pressure on Russia to support UN efforts to reopen sea lanes blocked by the Ukraine conflict and repeat warnings to China not to support Moscow's war effort. Blinken in Asia today, Wednesday, for a meeting of group of 20 foreign ministers in Bali on Friday. His trip will include his first meeting with Chinese counterpart Wang Yi since October, but no meetings expected with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. Analysts foresee a contentious G20 ministerial in which Washington and its allies blame Moscow for global food shortages since February 24 invasion of Ukraine, a major grain exporter, while Russia, also a major exporter, blames US-led sanctions. Now, still on the foreign scene, Ukraine has asked Turkey to help investigate 3 Russian flagships as part of Kyiv's effort to probe what's alleged is a theft of grain from Russia-occupied territory, according to official documents. In a June 13 letter, which hasn't previously been reported, the Ukrainian Prosecutor General Office asked Turkey Justice Ministry to investigate and provide evidence on the 3 named ships it suspects have been involved in transporting grain allegedly stolen from recently occupied Ukrainian territories. The conflict in Ukraine has heightened concern about food security both in Ukraine and around the globe, driving up world food prices to record level this year. Turkey's Justice Ministry declined to comment on Kyiv's 2 letter and referred to recent comments by the Turkish Foreign Minister that it has investigated Ukraine's public claim that grain stolen by Russia had made its way to Turkey and determined there was no issues. And now on to the sports scene. Juventus have reached an agreement to sign Paul Pogba on a free transfer on a 4-year contract. Pogba is expected to interim on Saturday for a medical and to formally sign the contract. The France international has been free to negotiate with clubs over his next move since January, and the move to Juventus would mark a return to a club where Pogba spent 4 years with before rejoining United in 2016. Manchester City also made a stunning bid to sign Pogba from bitter rival United, with Pep Guardiola's meeting the midfielder and the club drafting a lucrative contract to demonstrate their desire to sign him. And finally, Premier League campaigners Southampton are in talks with Rangers over a deal for midfielder Aribo. According to a report on Tuesday, Southampton were hoping to fend off competition from the likes of Premier League new boys, Nottingham Forest and Fulham to land the 25-year-old. And optimism is growing that front-runner Southampton will get their man with discussion progressing. With Aribo having just a year left of the deal, Southampton would hope to negotiate a slightly lower initial fee, though Rangers are thought to want the total value of any deal to reach the clause figure. And now it's a wrap on news update today. Do follow all our social media platforms on Join to Pangram, Instagram, Facebook and on Twitter in their respective order to stay connected and up to date to our news and other programs. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and leave a comment for me on the comment section. Once again, I am Deborah Ezeh. Bye for now.